And welcome to the Brockville and District Chamber of Commerce 60th Annual Awards of Excellence Gala. 60 years. We are privileged to celebrate the recognition of this year's nominees from their peers in our community. We are very appreciative to those who helped us find worthy candidates. Our community is made up of passionate community supporters who together have made some pretty remarkable things happen in 2019. Tonight we honor those who are exceptional at what they do, great business people who have the ability to inspire others with their dreams, to make those dreams come to fruition. You need to be aware of what others are doing, applaud their efforts, acknowledge their successes, and encourage them in their pursuits. When we all help one another, everybody wins. We have members of my board of directors here tonight that I'd like to introduce, and my exceptional team. If you would just please stand and remain standing and just hold the applause until I'm done calling everybody's names. Barry Moss, Sue Watts, Kent Henderson, Craig Roach, and of course, our president, Keely Patterson. Joining from the Chamber and the Tourism Office, Kathy Paquette, Catherine Hobbs, Jan Murray, and Deb Hamilton, my team. The strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. Unfortunately, MPP Steve Clark was unable to join us this evening. He has, however, provided a short video. Dale?
Good evening, special guests, chamber members, ladies and gentlemen. I regret that my schedule did not allow me to join you in person for tonight's annual Awards of Excellence Gala. However, I appreciate the chance to bring greetings from Queen's Park, where our government is working hard to create the economic climate for your business to succeed. On behalf of the province of Ontario, I want to extend sincere congratulations to the previous announced honorees, our Citizen of the Year, Adrian Garrity, Business Person of the Year, Cynthia Sparring, Young Professional of the Year, Katie Pagnallo, and the President's Award going to the Brockville Rowing Club. What an impressive group who have all made our community proud every day. To those businesses and individuals nominated for awards to be announced tonight, thank you for being leaders in our region's business community. With the jobs they create and the investments they make, small and medium businesses are truly the engine of our economy. But nights like the showcase for our local businesses are also a vital part of what makes our community such a great place to live. You're all so busy, but still find time to give so much back, and you do it without fanfare. It's an honor as the MPP for Leeds, Grenville, Thousand Islands, and Rideau Lakes to help recognize and celebrate your efforts. Thank you to the Brockville and District Chamber of Commerce for organizing tonight's gala and for your continued advocacy as the voice for business. Have a great night, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our president, Keely Patterson.
Hi, good evening, everybody. And I want to welcome everyone to the 60th Awards Excellence Gala. It's my great pleasure to be here with each of you this evening to celebrate this momentous occasion. It's been a whirlwind year with this amazing staff we have with the Brockville and District Chamber of Commerce. They have carefully planned and delivered over 8 breakfast meetings, including updates from our mayor, our MP and MPP, a couple of lunch and learn sessions, 7 business after 5s, including our inaugural pub crawl that was very well attended from our YPN group, 2 jointly sponsored seminars with the Employment and Education Center, and the ever popular Fall Boat Cruise, co-sponsored with the Gananoque Chamber of Commerce. Our very successful Chamber Golf Tournament. Thank you to Dan and Jeff Severson and team for all their amazingly power of energy that those guys have. This year we featured 20 alumni and Olympians, as well as a successful election debate. Not to mention 1,000,001 meetings to prepare for all of the above. And again, here we are at the eagerly anticipated Chamber of Commerce signature event, where we honor and celebrate the best of the best. Tonight is your night, a night to celebrate the hard work and dedication of so many who work tirelessly, often behind the scenes, making our community a much better place. We're here to honor you and celebrate and share success. Each year, the nominations open the first week of July and remain open until the end of August. Every day, everyone goes in and talks to people and businesses that really impress us. We strongly encourage everyone to cast their votes. Really at any time, like yes, it's those 2 months during the summer, which we find it's a little challenging to get nominations in. So anytime you see somebody doing something right or you're really impressed with a business, just tell us about it. The businesses that are making a difference and making our community a better place, we want to bring awareness to the many things and the so many individuals that do so much for us every day. Let's bring attention to these folks tonight and really show our appreciation. And without further ado, let's get moving along and celebrate the 2019 Awards of Excellence Award winners. At this time, I would like to introduce an amazing gentleman who's been an active leader and our 1989 Citizen of the Year, the 104.9 JRFM morning host, Bruce Wiley. Bruce came to CFJR in April of 1971 and has served on numerous boards and committees. He has been our MC many times and has been the MC at a variety of events throughout our community over the years. It's all about the community and giving back. Please welcome Bruce Wiley.
Well, thank you, Keely, for that amazing introduction. You missed a couple of things that I wrote there for you. What a night. You know, every year when we come here, I think, can there be anybody else? And every year there is. We are honoring great achievements tonight by people who deserve to be recognized. How about the Rowing Club, 125 years? Pat Marshall tells me there is nobody here that was there that first year. Pat, thank you for that info. I do have to share my only rowing experience. Came back in the 1970s when the manager of the then Skyline Hotel and myself had a challenge. So we bought canoes at Dave Jones Sports and we headed to the St. Lawrence River. We put those canoes in the water and started to paddle, and man, it was easy. We were moving at great speed. We thought we were the best. When we got down by St. Lawrence Lodge and realized we had to turn around and come back, I guess that's why the rowing club team, when they go out, you'll notice they had upstream first before they come downstream. That was a lesson well learned. Yes, we had to get help to get those canoes back out of the water. And our Citizen of the Year, Adrian Garrity. He is Ireland's gift to Brockville. And we are so glad that he made it here. He has been involved in so many things. But you know, his passion was police work. And he was telling me this morning that he saw an ad in the Recorder and Times and went to Chief Starrett and applied for the job. But you know, it goes back way back when he was 5 years old, and he would be handing out tickets to the kids on their tricycles on the street he lived in Ireland. Yeah, he learned at an early age. And our young professional, Katie Pagnello. When I read her accomplishments, I wondered if she had time to work. Nick, I'm not sure what she's doing at the hospital, but you may want to check that out. And our Business Person of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, the first woman to win Business Person of the Year. You'll hear more from Cynthia Sparring a little later on. And I'm really happy to report that they accomplished their goals without scandals. There were no black faces. There was no was he or wasn't he. And aren't you glad that election is over? So ladies and gentlemen, our title sponsor, and they've been the title sponsor for a number of years, and it's going to be a sad day when they have to close the doors on Procter & Gamble. But would you please welcome the plant manager at Procter & Gamble, Mutas Okur.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. And thank you very much, Bruce, for pronouncing my name the proper way. Perfect.
It only took 3 years.
Good start for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be with you tonight to represent P&G for another year as the title sponsor. This event represents the pinnacle of a lot of work, of hard work actually, done by numerous individuals and organizations throughout the year to promote the business development in our beloved city, Brockville. Procter & Gamble continues to be committed to the development of the city till the last day of production. We believe this is a win-win. Win for this committee that hosted our operation for 40 years, and win for P&G in seeing our purpose, principles, and values materialize vividly in touching the lives of people and improving their lives. Over the past year, we had many P&G employees who contributed to the business development in the city. We had several individuals who started new businesses, others who joined small businesses, and others who transferred to 19 companies in Leeds and Grenville Township, contributing to their business growth. Based on the plan and schedule of the shutdown of our facility, expected for summer 2020, this will be the final year, unfortunately, for us to sponsor this event. I'm confident this great effort will continue, and I urge other companies and leaders to step up to fill this role. I conclude with congratulating all the finalists who are with us tonight for being the role model in the different awards that they're nominated for. And I want to thank all of them for sustaining this excellence in operation to the benefit of their organizations, their city, and the community around them. Thank you very much.
I had a chance to talk to Mutas during the Tall Ships weekend, and his goal is to stay in Canada. Our goal is to keep him in Brockville. We were going to invite Rob Thompson back so he could finish his speech from last year, but he wasn't available. The first award tonight is the President's Award. I welcome back the President of the Brockville Chamber, Keely Patterson.
Thank you, Bruce. Of course, this year, we are very proud to present the Brockville Rowing Club with their 125 years of service and recognition to the Brockville community and the world. So we have a video to show everyone around the great appreciation that we have for the rowing club being with us for 125 years.
We've been around for a long time, and we are actually the city's oldest social and sporting organization. Our current format, our current version of the Brockville Rowing Club is that of a junior competitive rowing program. We're quite unique in rowing in Canada in that we offer programming primarily between the ages of 12 and 20. learn to row, summer camps, an opportunity for athletes, if they aspire to go on to careers as provincial, national, even international oarsmen. It's a great honor. We are a volunteer organization, so anytime that your efforts, specifically efforts as a volunteer, are recognized by the community, and in this case the Chamber, it's a great honor. I'm very pleased for our membership, for our athletes, and specifically for our alumni, which is far and varied. I think it's indicative and validation of doing good work, and we hope to continue.
Going to welcome the Brockville Rowing Club to the stage to accept their award.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Catherine Rowan, and I am the current president of the Brockville Rowing Club. I would like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for this award, as the BRC celebrates 125 years, a milestone not often reached by many organizations. The success of the club and its winning tradition has been built on dedicated and experienced coaches, disciplined and hardworking athletes, and directors, alumni, and community supporters who have provided the resources to accomplish the club's goals. Those who have brought honor and distinction to the club have historically encouraged younger siblings and future generations to become part of the tradition of excellence. We are unique in such a small club in the number of 2, 3, and even 4-generation families, as well as families with multiple siblings who have worn the blue and white proudly. The record of accomplishments over the past 125 years of Brockville at local, provincial, national, Henley Schoolboy, Worlds and Olympic levels is amazing and a source of pride for our club and the community. So on behalf of our board of directors, our coaches, athletes, alumni, and friends of the club, thank you for this lovely honor.
Up next is the Tourism Award, and to present that award, we welcome Scott Murray from Fulford Academy.
Hi everyone, my name is Scott Murray. I'm the newly appointed headmaster or head of school at Fulford Academy. Fulford Academy has been a huge supporter of the Brockville community since we opened our doors back in 2002. In the beginning, Fulford was an English language academy for international students. Since then, we've came a long way. We've added a full Ontario secondary school diploma program. We've added a STEM plus A focus to all of our classes. In 2017, we began accepting local day students, and as of this fall, we now have 13 local day students. We have a shadow day coming up at the end of November for anybody who's interested, if you want to have your kids come by and see what we do, or if you just want to come visit yourself. In 2019, we further expanded into online learning. This March, we launched our online high school programs through Google Education to help serve the needs of our student community, both international and local. And we will be having advanced placement, or AP, courses in the near future. Our school is passionate about promoting our local community and can't wait to show off Brockville when our students and parents come to visit us from abroad. We also teach our students the value of community through volunteering and fundraising. If you check out our Facebook page this month, you'll definitely see what I mean. This year I'm going to be presenting the Tourism Award. People in Brockville take pride in our community, and one of the major ways we are building ourselves up is through tourism. We are setting ourselves onto the world stage through festivals like the Tall Ships, through unique attractions like the Brockville Railway Tunnel. Every year, Brockville is attracting more and more tourists, and our business community is a huge part of this effort. Tonight, I am pleased to present the Tourism Award to one of these nominees. Please roll the video.
The Brockville Museum was founded in 1981 and we exhibit and share Brockville's history to locals and visitors. So our mandate is to collect and preserve and share all these wonderful stories through our exhibits, programs, special events, and walking tours. We're just so humbled to receive this nomination and to be recognized as one of the City of Brockville's tourism assets. We've worked really hard the past few years to really increase the services we provide to tourists, and this is just such wonderful recognition of those efforts.
Hi, I'm Andy Needison from Thousand Islands and Seaway Cruises. Just wrapping up our 26th season here in Brockville. Of course, we're right down here on Blockhouse Island where there's a leaf storm today, signaling that the end of our season is near. We've been running 26 years, offering sightseeing cruises for visitors, residents, and charter events for local businesses, and even some from further afield. Well, it's always great to be nominated, appreciated by your peers, and that my contribution to tourism in Brockville is recognized.
SOS is Save Ontario Shipwrecks. Our mandate is to preserve the marine heritage underneath the water all through Ontario. There's a series of chapters. In this area, it's the Thousand Islands chapter, and we maintain 5 shipwrecks and 9 mooring buoys. We do a series of surveys on them to make sure there's no deterioration, no pilferaging, and damage to the wrecks on a regular basis, and that is our main mandate. Our chapter is the second largest chapter in Ontario, and we've got 46 members as of today. It's very surprising. The executive of the local chapter and myself were shocked because tourism is really not part of our mandate. Preserving marine heritage is. With the development of Centene Park and the Sculpture Park, we've moved into the tourism business a little bit unknowingly. It was not our intention to increase tourism. It is a wonderful offset of the benefits that we're seeing from Centene Park on the diving and the wooden wrecks.
And the 2019 Tourism Award goes to Thousand Islands Seaway Cruises.
Look at that. Oh, I can see you. No, I can't. Wow. I was holding out for the Lifetime Achievement Award. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Chamber and the Brockberry for all the free meals I've enjoyed. Thanks to the Spirit of Manitou, or the Great Glaciers if you prefer, who gave me such a great office to come to each and almost every day for the last 26 summers. Thanks to the selection committee and all those who have currently or ever nominated me for this award. Every year I would prepare a speech, and lucky for you, every year it gets shorter. Moreover, I'd like to thank the thousands of area residents and hundreds of thousands of visitors who have supported Thousand Islands and Seaway Cruises over our 25-year history. They're the ones that make it possible to stand here before you today. It's been a long haul, and it'll be soon time for me to pass the torch. And while we haven't quite reached the vision, my vision for tourism in this city, we've certainly made great strides in the right direction. On that note, I'd like to recognize my fellow nominees, Save Ontario Shipwrecks, who are doing an outstanding job of nurturing and protecting the vibrant diving destination we have here in Brockville. And the Brockville Museum, who do a great job of preserving and sharing the rich history of our beautiful community. Congratulations to all the nominees, and I'm proud to share this recognition with you. While I've seen many changes in the tourism landscape over the last 25 years, I think none is more important than the positive attitude towards tourism that now flourishes in the community and is driving changes that we've only started to see. Because in the end, tourism is much bigger than any one or combination of attractions, accommodations, and restaurants. It's an atmosphere, attitude, and energy that says, welcome. So on that note, I dedicate this award to all the tourism ambassadors of Brockville
who might never have the chance to stand here before you, but are doing groundbreaking work in welcoming visitors to Brockville. And I think I speak on behalf of all the bigger players when I say thank you and keep up the good work. Thanks for listening, and thanks for the recognition.
See, Andy, if you keep trying, eventually you win. All right, up next is the Business of the Year Award, and to present that from 401 Electric, Mary Moss.
If anybody's short cake, I didn't get much at our table, so we can ask Brockberry for a little more. So I'd like to thank everybody and welcome you tonight. I'm Barry Moss, President of 401 Electric, and I am very excited to be a sponsor of this great gala and the presenter of the Business of the Year Award. We believe that it's important to recognize those businesses that go above and beyond every day. Roll the nominations.
Career Services, we've been in business for 4.5 decades here in Brockville, and we are an organization that provides specialized employment services for our community, and we also have business services that we provide through our industry. Well, first of all, I want to thank Sue Watson, the Employment Education Center, for nominating us, and the Chamber for this award. It was very humbling, and I was very surprised, but very grateful for the recognition. And I'm incredibly thankful for being able to shine a spotlight on our organization and all the amazing things we do and the impact that we have on this community.
We're Delco Electric. We're an electrical distribution company located in Brockville, Ontario. We also have a head office in Kingston, Ontario, and another branch in Ottawa. We're Eastern Ontario's largest independent electrical distributor. We're a Canadian-owned and operated company, and we try to work closely with our customers and our staff to be the best that we can be. It's a great privilege to be nominated and to be recognized in the community. We work hard to stay close with our customers and partner with our customers to be the best distributor we can for them, and also invest in our staff and invest in the local communities where we live and we work.
So we opened March 17th of 2018, lucky St. Patrick's Day. So we were all kind of excited, and we were determined to be open that Saturday, and then we opened the rest of the building up. April 1st was our official kind of full operation. So we started just with about 12 employees, and now I'm proud to say we're up to 23. Community involvement's been a passion of myself and our team. I'm joined with the Hinton Auto Group. My partner's John Hinton. You know, he's been a great mentor to myself and to the team. You know, he's very involved in the community, has been for some number of years, and I think it's an important part of smaller towns, and you know what, it makes our job a lot more fun. It's special, you know. I think it's a surprise. For one, we didn't think we'd be opening so soon and achieve a nomination, so we're honored and feel pretty blessed with that, and I feel very fortunate that we have the team that we have, because of course without the team we wouldn't be able to accomplish what we've done so far.
Dalco Electric. Well, I can tell you, I'm certainly glad that my manager, John Boyd, did that video. It wasn't me. I thought he did a great job, so thanks, John. So my name is Peter Dalton. On behalf of the team here, and we've got 2 tables, the members that are having dinner with us, and everyone that's back in the office. So just once again, on behalf of everyone at Dalco, I really want to thank you for this incredible honor. It means a lot to us. Thank you. To be up here with us, the 2 of them, and just wanted to, you know, let them know that we wish them all the success moving forward. Want to recognize Barry Moss, who not only has been a wonderful customer to Dalco for many years, but we wouldn't be here if he hadn't nominated us. So thank you very much for all your support over the years, Barry. Also want to heartily acknowledge the business community in Brockville. My dad bought a branch of what was called Kesco Electric in 1983. And so we have been here, you know, business passed from one generation to myself. And our customers are primarily electrical contractors and manufacturing plants. Procter & Gamble has been a very good customer for many years. So really need to thank the business community who have absolutely supported Dulco for many years, full support, and we're incredibly grateful for all that support over the years. And certainly, last but not least, I want to thank my team, because I couldn't have done any of this without them. The members that are on the stage, the members that are having dinner with us, and everyone that's back in the office. So just once again, on behalf of everyone at Dulco, I really want to thank you for this incredible honor. It means a lot to us. Thank you.
So I guess the ones back in the office, they get the takeout? Up next, the Small Business of the Year Award, Christy Elliott of TD Small Business will do that presentation. Christy?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christy Elliott, and I'm account manager for TD Canada Trust. We are extremely pleased to be a sponsor here, and I'm honored and excited to present this award. I actually feel like I'm at the Oscars. Congratulations to each of the finalists. Here are our nominees.
St. John Ambulance has been active here in the Leeds, Grenville, Lanark counties for over 50 years. Most people recognize us, the ambulances that you see at events like Tall Ships. We have medical first responders there, they're volunteers. We also offer CPR and first aid training courses. We have therapy dog teams that go to seniors' homes and palliative care for those kind of visits. We have a child car seat workshop team, and they teach new parents how to safely install children's car seats. We also have a youth program. Not everyone knows about that. We're absolutely thrilled. It's a great honor. We looked at the downtown business scene, all the vibrant businesses there, and to think that they're considering us worthy of being considered alongside the other ones. We are a small business, not just a charity. Each year we put $170,000 worth of services and goods into the local community.
Hi, my name is BJ Batt at Continuum Dental Care. We're located in the north end of Brockville on Kent Boulevard. We've been a dental office for over 40 years. I joined in 2012 and have been here ever since. We have 9 staff members at the office, ranging from some of them being here for over 20 years to some that have joined us last year. We work as a family because a lot of us have known each other and have been patients here before working here. Yeah, we have a good team unit. Oh, we're ecstatic here. We're very proud of our team and all the work that we do together. Like I was saying, we work as a good team, as a family. We have a lot of long-standing families here, generational families, so we're proud of the work we do, and it's gone on through. So we're very happy.
My name's Terry Ann Hare, and I am the owner of Beauty Inside Wellness Spa. We've just celebrated our 9th year anniversary here in Brockville, and what we are is a spa that is dedicated to helping individuals with their wellness. What we do is we focus on facial treatments, body rejuvenation, and healing modalities. Healing modalities specifically such as reflexology, therapeutic foot care, relaxation massage, and Reiki. Honestly, it's been very exciting. I have to say that it's one thing I always thought would be super awesome to win. So to be a finalist is fantastic. I'm super proud that I can share it with my team and my family.
All right, so now, drum roll please. Our winner is the Continuum Dental. Congratulations.
Oh, snaps.
No. Oh, hi everyone. Didn't see this coming. We're just hanging out with the staff back there and making jokes. Well, thank you to everyone here, and congratulations to all the other nominees. Couldn't have done anything like this without my whole staff, who are all there at the back. Hey. You know, we work as a we work as a team. We have a fun time at work together. We're like a family, and it's just fun to go to work every day. So thank you, and have a great night.
And the award for the shortest acceptance speech. My good friend George Tackaberry is here tonight. Where's George? George has to get home soon because it's past his bedtime. All right, next up, the Community Excellence Award. Jeff Carter of O'Farrell Financial will make that announcement.
Good evening, everyone. I am Jeff Carter, Group Broker and Financial Advisor at O'Farrell Financial in downtown Brockville. O'Farrell Financial provides financial and estate planning services to help our clients live the life they want today and secure the legacy they want for tomorrow. On September 1st of this past year, O'Farrell Financial was granted the exclusive marketing advisor status for the Chambers Group Insurance Program. My associate, David Murray, and I are available to discuss your employment benefit needs and to offer a second opinion, including the Chambers of Commerce program owned by over 33,000 small businesses across Canada. It's a great program. Please call us to discuss your needs in more detail. We are extremely pleased to be sponsors of the 60th Awards Excellence Gala and presenters this year of the Community Excellence Award. Candidates for this award demonstrate a notable contribution to the quality of life in Brockville community, volunteer their time, and occasionally provide financial support to these activities that enrich our great city. They promote a culture that puts an emphasis on community involvement, partnering, and supporting not-for-profit organizations, charities, and a multitude of other community efforts. O'Farrell Financial is proud to introduce the nominees for this year's Community Excellence Award.
So we opened March 17th of 2018, lucky St. Patrick's Day. So we were all kind of excited, and we were determined to be open that Saturday, and then we opened the rest of the building up. April 1st was our official kind of full operation. So we started just with about 12 employees, and now I'm proud to say we're up to 23. Community involvement's been a passion of myself and our team. I'm joined with the Hinton Auto Group. My partner's John Hinton. You know, he's been a great mentor to myself and to the team. You know, he's very involved in the community, has been for some number of years, and I think it's an important part of smaller towns, and you know what, it makes our job a lot more fun. It's special, you know. I think it's a surprise. For one, we didn't think we'd be opening so soon and achieve a nomination, so we're honored and feel pretty blessed with that, and I feel very fortunate that we have the team that we have, because of course without the team we wouldn't be able to accomplish what we've done so far.
I'm involved in many things. A lot of branches, probably spiraling off of the main group that I'm involved in is the Brockville Winter Classic, and it's a lot of fun and a great family, and we've created almost a new volunteer group, which is a lot of fun. It feels great to be nominated. It's too bad our whole team couldn't be here with us, but you know, with the different events that I've been throughout the year, it's not just the Winter Classic, so actually I think it was a family member who nominated me, so it's pretty honored to get recognized for the work we put in the community, and just wish more people would volunteer like our great group does.
Congratulations to the nominees. And the winner is Jeff Severson.
It is really bright up here. Thankfully, I got hair on top of my head. Eh, Dan?
Not for long.
You're not that tall, Bruce. You can't see that high. I'd like to thank the Chamber for this is setup. This is amazing. It looks absolutely gorgeous in here again. Last year, every year I've been here, this setup is awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks to Seth and Josie for and the Brockberry and all their staff. The meal was great. Very much appreciated. The volunteer work that I do and why I'm here is it probably comes a lot from how I was raised. My mom, she's here tonight. I'd like to bring my drink up, but I was told that's a faux pas. So I'd like to cheers to my mom, who earlier said I got a buzz. Cheers to my mom for raising me the way she did and instilling a volunteer work that give back to your community, because the community is what we are. So thank you very much, Mom. I really like to actually thank the sponsors. All these events, like all the events that I do, we're chasing people, we're going out. It's so hard to ask people to sponsor. They never get thanked. So if you take a look at all the cards on your table, take a look at the back of that, and very much thank you to each and every one of you tonight that came here. P&G, the title sponsor, obviously very sad to see you leave, but us at the Winter Classic, we're very thankful for what you do. And I don't know if anybody's been down to Rotary Park lately, but that P&G pavilion that's going on down there is absolutely stunning. We're putting in close to, when all's said and done, in the last probably 3 months, we're probably going to put in close to $1 million of renovations down there. A big chunk of that is coming thanks to you at P&G. Thank you, Mutaz. I was told I got 20 minutes to speak, so I'm gonna try and paint a picture about a dream. I'm gonna take it back to 1977.
That's it, this guy's cut off.
And a dream. Oh, I can't say what I was gonna say. Thank you very much. And the Winter Classic team, they are amazing. I do a lot of things outside of Winter Classic that are amazing, a lot of fun. But the team itself that we work with, Ryan and Dan are here tonight. Thank you very much, Dan. Obviously, you're recognized as a Cody, I call him Cody, Citizen of the Year. Adrian Garrity taking over the helm at that. That is amazing. No one better to appreciate for that. You're an amazing individual. Unfortunately, I don't think they serve potatoes for you guys tonight, so we'll see what we can put on the menu for you next year. But thank you very much to everybody in Brockville. The Winter Classic coming up in February. I promise it's going to be the biggest and best yet, so thank you very much.
All right. Pity the person that has to follow him. To present the Young Professional of the Year Award, please welcome Dave Scott from Shorelines Casino. Yes, there is.
Good evening. My name is Dave Scott, and I'm here tonight to represent Shorelines Casino, Thousand Islands, located just outside the gates of Gananoque. Our casino is a part of the Great Canadian Gaming Corporation family, along with our sister casino in Belleville, Casino in Peterborough, and Shoreline Slots at Kawartha Downs. On behalf of the Shorelines family, we would like to welcome all of the nominees and guests to the 2019 Award of Excellence Gala. This year, we will be honored to be back as a sponsor for the Young Professional of the Year. Young entrepreneurs are quickly becoming an important factor in the engine driving our economy. Young entrepreneurs enrich our community and quickly become recognized as innovators that bring new perspective to the quick, challenging, and evolving marketplace. It is a privilege to be up here recognizing your hard work and dedication. On that note, and on behalf of Shorelines Casino, Thousand Islands, I would like to congratulate all the nominees for tonight Young Professional of the Year Award.
Katie joined the board of directors at Girls Inc. In June 2018, and her reputation had certainly preceded her coming on our board. So she had been involved with Girls Inc. in a peripheral way, but also her reputation in the community. So I knew of her involvement with the Young Professionals organization, with her figure skating, and it was just a name that I kept seeing in the community. And then when she came on our board, she brought a very vibrant personality with her, and she was quick to step into the treasurer's role, so to take on more of a role with our board. And she also signed up to come to our national conference right away. So I thought that was a really interesting way for her to show that she was just really interested in learning and engaging and being part of what was going on. The other thing that's really stood out for me with Katie was that she's a true professional in every sense of the word. She knows her business, but she also knows how to make it simple and manageable for everybody else. So I think that finance is an area that isn't always easily understood and that some people are very intimidated by, and she was able to make it really digestible for people on our board and to talk about concepts in a way that everybody could understand. So for me, those are some of the values that I really thought were outstanding, and that motivated me to put her name forward. I'd just love to say congratulations, Katie. I think that you're a great example for girls and women in our community. You are a great example for other professionals, and I can't think of anyone more deserving for this award.
And this year's winner, Katie Pagnello.
Thank you. I've attended this gala several times. I was even a member of the organizing committee in the past, so I know firsthand how much work the Chamber does to ensure that this is an exceptional event. So a big thank you to the Chamber team. It is important that we continue to support events like tonight, where we come together and celebrate the success of various businesses and individuals of our great community. And what makes this community great to me is the people. So thank you to each of you here for making this community one to be proud of. I want to thank my parents who are here tonight. They have always supported my various undertakings and allowed me to chart my own path. And I'd like to thank my husband, Ryan, for always being there for me, including right now when he wants to be out on the ice. Our community is full of amazing young professionals doing great things for our community. It is important that we continue to recognize them and engage them. It took a few nudges for me before I joined my first board, Ringette Canada. I wasn't sure what I could offer them. I'd never played Ringette, and I'd never been on a board. But after observing their dynamics and issues, I found where my skills could be of use. From there, I have joined several local boards and committees, and I have enjoyed lots of meaningful experiences giving back to our community. So do not be afraid to nudge some of those young professionals who may not raise their hand initially. I would also like to thank my previous and current employers. Before entering my final year of university, I had already been approached and offered a job by the local accounting firm BLMS, now M&P. That made my dream of coming back to Brockville very easy. I had a valuable 7 years working with them, and the team was always very supportive of my community involvement, and I will always be grateful for the opportunities they provided me. They also let me take a week off every tax season to attend nationals for skating, which was quite unheard of. Now I've found a second home at Brockville General Hospital. I love being part of an organization that is so vital to our community. The finance team was extremely welcoming and accommodating. Both the senior leadership team and the board are full of highly remarkable individuals from our community, and I truly look forward to learning lots from them. In closing, thank you to everyone here tonight for continuing to support our amazing community. I look forward to what's next to come. Thank you.
I can tell you she is one remarkable young lady. She only touched on her resume of what she's been doing in our community. And when I interviewed her the other day, I asked her about staying in Brockville, and she said, I always wanted to come home to Brockville because it's the best place. Thank you, Katie. And the other thing, I just like, when Jeff was up and Katie up, when was the first classic? About 5, 6 years ago, the first Winter Classic? 5 years ago? Thank you. And I remember I was asked to MC, and I went down to the old Memorial Center site, and I saw this team of 25 or 30 young people, and I thought to myself, this city is in great hands with these young professionals, and we are. Now to present the Business Person of the Year Award, we welcome back from Procter & Gamble, Mutasakur.
Thank you, Bruce. Good evening again. I'm very glad actually to present to you now the finalists for the Business Person of the Year 2019. Just bear for me with a second, assume that you don't know the person. Now, this award actually goes and honors actually a business person or a founder who displays 3 things. First, displays a significant commitment to the success of both his or her business and the region as a whole. Second, demonstrates the business leadership and vision. Third, serves as a positive role model or mentor for other business people. Without any further ado, let's watch the finalists and then we reveal the winner.
Cynthia has incredible business acumen and vision, specifically with regards to her business and the expansion of her business, but also because it is, in essence, a social enterprise. It feeds into, the money made from the business actually feeds into the social work that they do. And the work that they do is to help prepare people with disabilities for employment in the community. So not only is it a training ground and a business and a social enterprise, the impact that it has on individuals' lives, as well as the employers in this community and the community as a whole, is simply incredible. Congratulations, Cynthia, on this very well-deserved award. You have impacted so many people's lives. You've been an incredible mentor, an advocate, and a leader in your business, with your team, for your clients, and for this community. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you are and everything that you do.
I've had the honor of working with Cynthia at Career Services for 30 years. Cynthia's always been an important advocate in the disability community, an exceptional colleague, an inspirational supervisor, and now she is our incredible leader, a leader highly respected internally, throughout the community, and across the sector. Cynthia exemplifies transformational leadership. She's engaging her staff in strategically developing our nonprofit agency and business through an ever-changing economic climate and a major ministry transition. At Career Services, we appreciate Cynthia's innate ability to professionally lead and facilitate business development with compassion, understanding, grace, and her wonderful sense of humor. Thank you, Cynthia. We are grateful for your incredible vision, effective leadership, and supportive management style.
And the winner is none but Cynthia Sparring. What's really amazing is that Cynthia is actually the first business person of the year, so which is really amazing. Women for the year, yeah.
Thank you. When I received the news that I'd won this award, my husband and daughter bought me a beautiful ring that came with the label, "Celebrate Every Victory." This ring was designed to represent the peaks and valleys of our life, to remember to allow ourselves to live and breathe in the ebb and flow of life, and that by doing this, you can achieve anything. This was especially significant for me because although I'm so honored to receive this award, it comes with a bit of sadness, as 2 of my greatest champions are now no longer here. This past year, I lost both my mom and my sister within 6 months of each other. But we also welcomed 3 new babies, 2 nieces and a nephew into the family, and also celebrated another niece who's here with me tonight. She had a beautiful wedding last weekend. So there are the ebbs and flows. Professionally at Career Services, the loss of P&G not only to our community, but who's also one of our biggest customers, coupled with legislative changes that impact the way we deliver our specialized employment services, have definitely added challenges. But we also saw an increase in sales among our existing customers. We've added new customers, and we've just purchased a knitting business where we will be manufacturing our own product for the first time and ended up being nominated and receiving this award. So I feel very blessed. I do want to thank Sue Watts and the EC for nominating me for such a prestigious award. I know all the work that goes into the nomination process, and for them to take the time out of their incredibly busy schedules is truly humbling. I also want to thank the Chamber for recognizing the voice of small business in our community and hosting this special event year after year. I want to thank my board, who have been so supportive of our initiatives and have allowed us to venture into some new territory while going through so many changes. The trust they have placed with our team has been very appreciated, and we cannot have accomplished so much without it. I want to thank the team at Career Services, our management, supervisors, production staff. We are a unique organization where everyone is focused and committed to our mission and purpose, which allows us to accomplish all that we do. I want to thank my family, my husband and daughter, my husband who has supported all my endeavors and inspires me every day as a small business owner on how hard he works and the dedication he has to his business. My daughter, whose commitment and focus to her passion gives me such hope for the next generation and what our communities will aspire to become. I started at Career Services over 3 decades ago, focusing on inclusive employment strategies for local employers. For the most part, I've supervised the employment services where I saw our team grow from 1, which was me, into now over 8 people that are motivated to seeing people with barriers achieve their goal of employment. The Brockville business community has always been supportive for both our specialized employment services by hiring individuals and our business services within our industry. Our motto at Career Service has always been in business for our community. We are unique in that we receive only partial government funding for our services. Our business supports all our services such as job coaching, accommodations, and job development. We are recognized in this field as a leading center for excellence and innovative for inclusive employment. Although I could quote statistics and numbers to you on the impact we have in this community, I do believe our greatest strength is the stories of the people we've helped over the years. I often see a young man who's now a middle-aged man. I helped him get his first job. I run into him every few years, and he tells me when he bought his first car, when he bought his first home, and he's still at the same job with a local employer. So when you can be part of something that changes the path of a person's life, well, that's pretty special. We've developed a vision for our community, and it is one where we all work together seamlessly to make sure that all of our members are engaged, promoted, and connected to each other. And I just want to end this, my thank you remarks with this quote. Accessibility is being able to get in the building. Diversity is getting invited to the table. Inclusion is having a voice at the table. Belonging is having your voice heard at the table. Thank you.
Now to present the Ben Teekamp Award, I welcome up from Henderson Printing Bob Pierce and Kathy Teekamp to come up as well. Bob's team at Henderson Printing print the program and did an excellent job. I can read everything, Bob. Thank you.
Okay, all right. I have the distinct honor of presenting a new award, new to the Chamber Award, and it is the Ben Teekamp Memorial Award. So I know it's getting late, but I'm not going to miss the opportunity to talk a little bit about Ben, and Kathy's going to fill in when she feels inspired, right? On behalf of Henderson Digital Marketing and Printing, we have been growing in the last few years, and it is appropriate that I get the chance to thank Ben and to recognize some new entrepreneurs. We certainly embody that spirit at Henderson Digital Marketing and Printing. Ben certainly was best known for his career in politics, but of course made many other contributions to the Brockville community. This award touches on some of his contributions in the business community. He championed, advocated for local community economic development in both a public and a private way. He also is remembered as an accomplished businessman and a believer and supporter and motivator of new entrepreneurs and people interested in starting their own business. Many years ago, Ben invited my wife Ann and I to attend one of his training sessions at the Small Business Entrepreneur Center in Prescott. I'll never forget the energy, the will to win that those budding entrepreneurs had in his class. In fact, it led me to getting involved with the local SBEC here in Brockville. Ben was also quite a marketer. I'm convinced that single-handedly he's drove the price of putters in this community sky high. Before I get to talk about the award itself, Kath, you want to?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kathy to camp.
Thank you. Well, I'm delighted to have the chance to speak. My husband, Ben, had many qualities that inspired people to ask him to speak. In my case, I was often asked not to speak. I see Ron Zajacs is here, and I have to say that my husband used to say to me, please don't call Ron Zajacs and complain about the tone of his article.
No, he would call me.
He had complained. On another occasion, a lady called about sidewalk snow plowing, and my husband said, if she calls back again, please don't suggest that it would do her good to get out and do her own snow plowing. And the list goes on. So he would listen to people. He was empathetic. He always heard two sides of every story, and maybe I didn't. So that's, well, there was one more example. We were in a township office in a local Reeves area, and I told him he should not be smoking in his own township office. So that was another lecture on the way home. So anyway. Very quickly, the motel story. The Chamber has asked me to give a personal look at Ben de Camp, and I thank Bob for the professional look. At one point, Ben was laid off after 27 years as marketing manager, and he came home to tell me this, and I said, well, how will we cope? And he said, don't worry about it. I bought a motel on the way home. So I was delighted to clean 15 toilets every morning before I went to work, but and I only mention this because I want small business owners, operators to know that he understood that, the sacrifice, the hard work, the 24-hour-a-day living and customer service, all these things. So he was pretty special to us. My daughter Robin is out there somewhere in the haze with her husband Greg McElroy. So we're just delighted that this award continues, and he was special to us. So Bob, have we got a job to do here now?
We do have a job to do. Yeah, so just to follow up with Kathy, the Ben de Camp Memorial Award was established to recognize a new business or a business that has reinvented itself to meet the changing needs and leads in Grenville. There's several criteria, but some of the things that the committee looked at were the promise of growth, sustainable practices, an exceptional vision. And this year's nominees for the Ben Camp Memorial Award are
my name is Melissa Denny, and I own Peak Performance Training and Nutrition. I've been in business since December 1st. I've been a trainer though since 2008. I offer online, one-on-one and group training sessions. All of our training includes nutritional coaching as well, being a certified sports nutritionalist. Absolutely incredible. The Ben Camp Award is such a prestigious award for what Ben stood for, what Mayor Camp brought to our community. It's quite an honor.
Songwood Contracting is a company I opened here in the Thousand Islands 2 years ago, and things are going great. Thanks for asking. We're a residential and commercial full-blown contractor, so we'll do remodels, additions, alterations, upgrades. This is a big remodel we're doing here in Gananoque. We started off with just myself and some part-time help, and things were taking off. We've aimed for quality and some sort of upper-level premium finishes, and we've been able to grow a team around us, so now we're about 6 strong, and we have a electrical division as well, so we're an electrical contractor, and yeah, things are going great. It's great. We're very proud for that. It feels really nice. It was it was a shock to get the phone call, but a nice shock. We've had other phone calls that are not so nice, so it's great to hear that from them. It's exciting to be here and to be nominated. It feels good.
Hello, welcome to the Thousand Island Miniature Golf and Driving Range in Brockville, Ontario, located at 1850 Highway Number 2 in Brockville. We purchased the property 2.5 years ago. It's been an iconic property that has serviced the area for miniature golf and driving range since the late 1950s. We purchased it 2 years ago. The family, we worked together and renovated it and made it into the look that it has today. We've been very well embraced by the community, children, families, seniors. The public has just loved it, including visitors to our area. It is a huge honor to be nominated. We are very pleased that we've been taken notice of by the community and especially the Chamber of Commerce. We're thrilled to be nominated, even if we don't win. It's still a really wonderful thing, and the family and I are very honored to be nominated. Thank you.
Okay, envelope.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
And the winner is Peak. Yeah, you go
Together, Peak Performance Training and Nutrition.
Hey.
I'll come over here and move it.
Oh my goodness, thank you all so very much. I've been so blessed with the support I've received from the DBIA, from Wendy and Jeanette. Matt, your endless honey-do list is just growing. Everybody, the Chamber, everyone who's helped support me in growing this wonderful dream and revitalizing this such a beautiful spot in our downtown core. We've done a lot of amazing things in there, changed the lighting and revitalize the tunnel. There's new lighting in there now. We've got a huge community garden that our members can use. So I'm truly honored to be able to be amongst Theo and the Thousand Islands Mini Putt, such great businesses. That's about it. Thanks very much, guys.
All right, we have reached the last award. And the good news, Adrian, you have 45 minutes to announce and introduce the Citizen of the Year. Please welcome from MNP, Michael McMahon.
MNP, very pleased to be a sponsor of tonight's Awards of Excellence Gala. And we're very honored for our firm and for myself personally to have the opportunity to provide a brief introduction to Brockville's 2019 Citizen of the Year, Adrian Garrity. And most of us here this evening remember Adrian for his many years with the Brockville Police Services, a career that spanned over 37 years and culminated with Adrian serving as chief of police until his retirement in May of 2011. It's hard to believe, Adrian, it's been over 8 years since you retired. But what was also appropriately mentioned in the media release relating to Adrian's recognition this evening is all the volunteer efforts that are certainly less public, but certainly very important to the underlying fabric of the Brockville community. And you'll see from the video all the different organizations that Adrian has been involved with over the years.
I first met Adrian and he was involved with RibFest from the very get-go. Invaluable. And in terms of volunteering, too many causes to name, but personally for me, with the foundation in the revitalization project and gala, as well as on the community advisory committee for the hospital, and more importantly, a lot of years, 5 years with the Share and Care golf tournament. Behind all of the years that Adrian has given to the community, I cannot say more honestly and more emphatically that Brockville is lucky to have Adrian Garrity and his family settle in Brockville. And more importantly, Adrian, you are very lucky to have Pat and your family behind you. When I heard that he was our Citizen of the Year for 2019, our office staff did a happy dance. And there is no one more deserving and will represent the city for many, many, many years to come. And when you see him, he will always have that Irish smile. And Adrian, couldn't be happier for you. Nobody more deserving.
I had the good fortune of working with Adrian for 20 years until he retired. And certainly on behalf of the Brockville Police Service, I bring greetings to Adrian and congratulations on this achievement as Citizen of the Year. And it's something that Adrian continues to give to the community. While he was a police officer, he did a number of things. He's always been my mentor. And a great family man, his family all living locally, but some big accomplishments for Adrian. I know obviously becoming the chief and being someone I could certainly strive to be. 37 years in policing. The Kinsman Community Volunteer Program, he was integral, and I may have been the chief at the time, but himself and AJ Benoit were really the brains behind getting it started. I get to co-host events like the Special Olympics with them and just continue to give back to the community. That's what Adrian does, and really he's the model citizen for our community. Certainly for me, I may make comments like he came over from Ireland just shortly after the potato famine, and then he'll educate me about what year that was. And he clearly says that was a couple of years before, but not that many. When he retired, two of us bought him a coffee maker and we put it in his house. And we go there every morning for coffee during the week. On behalf of the police service and as his good friend, couldn't be happier for him. And I know his family in Ireland wishes they were here too. So congratulations, Adrian. Keep up the good work and keep on going.
I'm Ashley and I'm Adrian's neighbor. Adrian is more than just a neighbor to us. He's become more like a family member. In fact, you can often hear our children referring to him as Papa Garrity. Adrian is a very caring man. He's always looking out for each and every one of us. He's great neighborhood watch. You can often find him checking regularly on the elderly, snow blowing each and every one of our driveways, cutting all of our lawns, giving us skunk warnings, and reporting possible suspicious vehicles parked at the end of the street. He always makes us feel really safe.
My name's Matt. I'm also Adrian's neighbor. Adrian has been involved in organizing our street party, barbecue, and golf tournament since its inception 28 years ago. This event was created to get people in the neighborhood to meet and get to know one another. And it is a great example how Adrian, AG, does get people to come together as a community, and for that we're quite grateful.
Hi, my name's Roger. I'm also a neighbor of Adrian's on the street here, but he's a sort of go-to guy. I mean, if you need something to go to, he's got a listening ear, and he will also be very sympathetic for that. Great guy. Great that you got this award, Adrian. Good for you, man.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I'm also Adrian's neighbor, and I'm sort of the new one in the neighborhood, and Adrian was always very, very friendly. First one to sort of accept you on the street. Actually, one of my second encounters with Adrian was out in the morning early. We both had our dogs out first thing in the morning, and you still got that great big wave and the smile even though he was standing in his house coat. Anyway, great guy. So proud of you, Adrian. Thanks so much for just being such a wonderful person and a great neighbor. We love you. Thank you.
Matt made me wear this ugly jersey tonight. I wore this just for you. So go Bruins go, because you'll probably never see us in these again.
A couple of things that came up on the video. I saw several pictures, Adrian, from your involvement with the Care and Share tournament at the Brothel Highland Golf Course. And I know that tournament over the years that it was held raised, I believe it was $250,000 that was donated to the cardiovascular rehabilitation program at the Brockville General Hospital. And I'd be remiss, Adrian, if I didn't sort of mention in connection with that golf tournament the contribution of the Guy family to the Brockville community. I know sadly Charlie and Kay Guy are no longer with us, and with Kathy Thomas and Carol Dunn announcing this fall that the golf course is now closing, it's only appropriate, I think, Adrian, along with yourself, to recognize that family's dedication to the operation of the golf course and their many contributions to the local community, which is to be commended and certainly will be missed. And certainly with Adrian, from a personal perspective, the other part that I remember with Adrian is when our 4 children were participating in the local minor soccer program. And oftentimes you would see Adrian and Pat Beasley, a great combination of a proud Irishman and a proud Scotsman, who were familiar to all who participated in that program and were welcoming volunteers that made the experience for the kids so enjoyable as they learned a sport that many of them didn't even know before they got out in the soccer fields. And Adrian has been and continues to be involved with numerous organizations, which clearly illustrates his ongoing willingness to quietly contribute to the local community. And it's always a real pleasure every time I meet up with Adrian, since he seems to have this perpetual smile and pleasant personality that makes it so easy to talk to. And so in closing, Adrian, you are now part of a very impressive group of individuals who have been recognized as Citizens of the Year here in Brockville, and you richly deserve to be added to this group. Congratulations on being recognized as Brockville's 2019 Citizen of the Year. And please join us on stage.
Welcome up, Adrian.
Thank you.
I'm Bruce. I'm Adrian's neighbor.
Welcome to the neighborhood, Bruce.
We were going to get all the rest of the neighbors in, but we didn't have enough time.
I know Bruce has got to get up around 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm retired. I can stay all night. So
it's okay. I'm off tomorrow because I knew you were speaking.
Well, it's an honor, and thank you so much for tonight. It's and to look at and watch the videos that were just posted. Thank you so much. I want to congratulate all the winners and the nominees who were successful tonight and who weren't successful. We're all winners. It doesn't matter whether you're nominated or a winner. We're winners, right? I was told to speak slowly because I got that Irish intent to ramble on, okay? And as the evening went on, with the bottles of wine that were appearing and the scotch, I will slow down. As chair of the board for the Career Services, a big congratulations to Cynthia Sparling for winning the Business Person of the Year. Cynthia, well deserved, well done. And to the team at Career Services, thank you. I can't leave here tonight if I don't mention Dalco Electric, who won the Business of the Year. My son and my cousin both work at Dalco Electric, and I was told before I left, you better say something. So here I am. Congratulations, Dalco. Great job. Thank you very much. As we near Remembrance Day, let's be thankful for the men and women who fought for us and allowing us to be here tonight. Thank you. I'd like to thank the people who appeared in the video for taking the time out of their busy schedule. Our police chief, Scott Fraser, Joan Simon, thank you, Joan, for your kind words. Awesome. And, of course, our neighbors. Ashley and what's his name? No. The Tayo family and Roger and Cheryl, thank you so much again. I want a huge thank you to my nominator, Candy Burkett. Now, Candy can't be here tonight due to a health issue, and we wish Candy all the very best in her future. Candy, you're a champion. Keep fighting. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about 1966. The potato famine in Ireland, I had to leave. So anyhow, I arrived in Canada, and I arrived in Brockville, and to visit my aunt and uncle who lived in Brockville. And I came here to seek some employment, actually, and because my back was being broke from picking potatoes, so I had to leave. But anyhow, Brockville welcomed me in open arms. And I met my wife, Pat, who was going through nursing at the General Hospital here in Brockville. And I stayed. I stayed, and 4 boys later, 4 daughter-in-laws, 10 grandkids, we're still in Brockville, all of us. I was working at Black & Decker in 1966 when I came over. And as the years went on, I said, well, I got to find some other employment. So an ad appeared in the Brockville Recorder and Times in 1974 in February, looking for a police officer. So I said to my wife, Pat, should I apply? I'm from another country. I'm new in Canada. Don't know the laws that well. However, we tried. So I applied to it, and about a week and a half later, I got a call of Black & Decker from Chief Les Sterrett at the time. And Les asked me, he said, are you still interested in the police officer's position? And I said, yes, sir. So after about a 3-hour interview, and my wife with a 2-hour interview, through Les, I finally got the job. And, you know, that made me think of what the people in Brockville were all like. I enjoyed my work, I enjoyed meeting people, and I said, well, after I am going to retire, I'm going to volunteer, which I did. So, during that time, I became involved in the Minor Brockville Soccer Association, and with Pat Beasley, I coached soccer for 27 years. And to this day, I can walk down King Street and hear the yell across the street saying, hey, coach, which makes me just feel wonderful. So I thank you from that. 37 years later, I retired from policing, but still wanted to give back. And my good friend Dave Mitchell, who is in the audience tonight, Dave was my coach officer when I started policing, and he said, you know, continue with your volunteering, Adrian, which I did. So I was approached in 2011, just prior to retiring, to see if I'd chair the Care and Share Golf Tournament, which was by the Civitan Club, the Kinsmen, and the Lions Club. The first time they all came together, so they wanted an outside person to act as chair, which we did. And over 5 years, with the help of the Guy family at the Highland, we raised over $250,000 for the cardiovascular reason. Pretty proud of that, pretty proud of that. Yep, I've also served on the committee for the Tall Shift Festival for the past 3 events. And this year, I'll tell you, if anybody, it was wonderful. The biggest crowd we ever had, to look down on Blockhouse Island and see the blackness of the people down there was just wonderful. And what a great feeling for Brockville. And tourism, it was great. It was awesome to see. Throughout my journey, I had the pleasure to meet some great people during my working years and my community involvement, and I say thank you for being a member of the team. I look around this room tonight and see so many people that has made a positive effect, and I wanting to give back. My wife, Pat, of 49 years, thank you. You've always been there to support me through good and bad, and I love you. But who you are, thank you. It's awesome. And to my family and my extended family, thank you. They're all here tonight. I only wish that my 10 grandchildren were here to join us, but however, we're here. Thank you to the Brockville Chamber and the committee for selecting me to receive this award. I'm very honored to be with so many great people who have got it prior to me. And that includes my friend Bruce Wiley, who's behind me here. So, remember, it takes a team to get things done in a community, and it starts with our mayor and council. Volunteers will do their part in making Brockville a better place to live, learn, and play. And if I can leave you with this quote, volunteers don't get paid, not because they're worthless, but because they're priceless. So keep that in mind, and thank you so much for everybody. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
A true gentleman, an Irishman. I'm sure there'll be an Irish jig happening sooner or later. You know, seeing Adrian with the Care and Share Golf Tournament, the amount of money they raised, and I think of what the Palliative Care Golf Tournament does, and Jim Cooper's here tonight. They've raised a tremendous amount of money, and on, I think it was Tuesday this week, the Palliative Care Telethon presented a check for $225,000 to the hospital from the telethon this year, bringing our total over $4 million in 36 years. So we have a very generous community. Many of you are part of that. Thank you so much for doing that. Keely?
Thank you, Bruce. Wow, what an evening. That has been absolutely incredible, and I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for celebrating this momentous occasion, the 60 years, 50 of that, which Adrian has been a huge part of that, our community. I also want to thank Bruce Wiley, our fantastic MC for tonight. Woo, thank you, Bruce. Thank you to the Brockberry and team for the wonderful food and service. And to Colonial Flowers, does this room not put you in awe every year? I am like just looking at all the details that they do every year is absolutely incredible. The flowers, the decorations, so thank you to Colonial Flowers. Thank you. Next to Mr. Dale Elliott, DCE, for doing a great job on all the video and the presentations tonight. Thank you, Dale. And to Raul for the sound tonight, and of course the wonderful trio that we had playing earlier during dinner. Thank you, everybody. On behalf of the Brockville and District Chamber of Commerce staff and board, we hope you enjoyed yourself this evening. And again, I want to say a very special thank you to Pam, Jan, Kathy, Deb, and Catherine, the staff of the Brockville Chamber of Tourism, for everything that they do. You guys are awesome. You just blink and this happens. It's incredible. And thank you and cheers. Have a wonderful evening and get home safe.